walked 20,000 steps every day for 7 days. Just to see if I can notice any changes in my body. Just see, if that would help me with my stomach. So I'm gonna show right now, me before I started. As you can see, I'm walking here in this nice darkness. And then here's pumped up, swole me after doing some weightlifting. And I wanted to, show like the swole version of me just because the pumped up version of me is what I would want to look like as my default. But here's two versions of me, of course. I gotta let y'all know how frustrating and terrible this challenge was. Like for real, for real. To me, this was every day was like legit terrible to do for this challenge. Not because it was like hard to do 20,000 steps, but I didn't have the time at all. Now the reason why is because I have a sedentary job, like a super sedentary. Like if I didn't like get up to go pee or use the bathroom or get a drink of water or go to the vending machine or something like that, I would only get like 2,000 steps for that day. Like I'm telling you, I've calculated it before and after. I would only get like 2,000 steps for that day. That's bad. That's really bad. And so basically, I would have to actively get like 18,000 steps that day in order to accomplish my goal. And I've timed myself doing like walking and stuff like that. I was averaging maybe like 10 minutes a mile walking or something like that. No, that's way too fast. 10 minutes a mile? No, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, honestly, but it would take me a long time to get 18,000 steps right after work. So the only way for me to really catch up would be either to do a lot of walking in the morning, like an hour or so, and then do some walking after work. Now, it's really hard for me to get up in the morning to do any workouts or exercise. I'm still struggling to get up and do exercise in the morning because it's just so tough. I just love to sleep. But if I can somehow manage to get up in the morning and actually do some workouts, that would help me out so much overall. Once I get home from work, I'm already tired and I have like maybe like 5 to 6 hours to like actually walk the 18,000 steps. So like I said, if I'm not doing enough in the morning, I have to do it all after work. Now, luckily for me, I get like an hour lunch break, so I do walk about 30 minutes, 40 minutes sometimes during my lunch break just to get a couple steps. Usually I've been able to get like 3 to 4,000 steps at work during my lunch break. And then I have, like almost 15,000 steps to go once I'm home. So not very. It's very tough because basically as soon as I get home, all my time would be spent just getting the steps in, getting the walk in. So now all excuses being aside, I did manage to complete the 20,000 steps every day for 6 days out of the seven. The reason why I didn't do the seventh day is because the seventh day just so happened to fall on Father's Day. I am a father, and I did not want to do anything on my special day, so that's what I did. I did nothing. So the seventh day I didn't do anything. So essentially, I failed the challenge. I did 6 out of 7, so it's like maybe like a B plus, maybe hopefully, but I did fail the challenge. Um, I still wanted to like come through with my after body and show you guys what I looked like, but the thing is, and this is the problem with doing the 20,000 steps, at least for me, I noticed whenever I was doing that, I would get more hungry, doing all these steps for hours and hours. I was get super hungry, and I would eat like crazy because I was super hungry. Like even though I would be burned like over 1,000 calories or doing all that walking, I would just eat it all back and then some because I was just starving. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sweating, I'm starving. I felt so hungry. I was eating like a maniac after doing all that walking. So essentially, I think I gained weight like during those 7 days that I was walking. Even though I was doing a lot of walking and losing and burning a lot of calories, I would gain it all back from the eating, and essentially I gained weight. So I didn't want to show you guys like the after of me being fatter somehow, because that would be like, hey, what's going on? That wouldn't make any sense. So I didn't do the after. I felt bad. I was like, damn. I felt like I was like, ugh, I can't show them with this body. It's no way. So yeah, that's I didn't do that at all. Father's Day, it fell on June 18th, Sunday. So that was about 11 days ago. So when I first started the walking, I was a certain weight. I think I'm pretty much back to that weight now. I'm like 169 again. I did go on a vacation. I went to like a wedding. I was in Texas. I was eating real good, eating buffets. So I gained some weight from that. But I think I'm back to normal now. I've been eating normal again. a little bit of exercising here and then. So what I'm gonna show you guys now is not my after the 7 days of walking, but basically like 11 days after all of that, and I'll show you what it looked like now, and then like a little bit with like the swole, pumped up version of me. So on the left is non-swole, right is pumped up, and I actually did this July 1st. I wanted to be the exact, or at least super close to the exact same way I was when I finished the challenge, and I managed to reach that today when I woke up. And so I'm like, all right, and it's July 1st, perfect. Let me go ahead and set where I'm at right now for this video, and as well as the base from my next video. So yeah, almost. So here's me on the left is when I finished, well, no, before I started the 20k steps challenge. I'm pumped up, and obviously on the right is me today, July 1st, like 13 days after finishing the challenge. So, like pretty much over, like 20 days later. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments below. This challenge, I wouldn't recommend that at all for anyone that has like a sedentary lifestyle like me, or has a sedentary job like me. It would be just too much, especially for like beginners that don't really work out too much. Now, if you already have an active lifestyle, like if you're like an Amazon delivery driver or something with that pretty much easily gets you like 10,000 steps while you're trying just because of your work, then doing 10,000 more steps is not that bad. It's like 5 miles or so. So it could be easily accomplished. But when you have to go from literally 0 to 100 actively, like in your mind, you're like, oh my God, I gotta walk like for 6 hours just to hit this requirement. That's too much. That's too much. Like a lot of people can't really do that. I managed to do that, but it just a waste of time. I would come home and I would just walk, and I would almost barely always hit midnight. So it wasn't fun. And I'll show you guys here that I did do it. I'm gonna show you here my Fitbit, and that I did do it, all that stuff. So but yeah, that was the 20,000 steps challenge. So once again, sorry for those that wanted like a true before, like before and after. It's just that the after would have been just really bad and probably demotivating. I'd say honestly, if you really want to get like active doing any type of steps, what I'd say is probably try to like achieve 10,000 steps a day, but not like just 10,000. Like let's say without you trying, let's say you whatever you average on steps, like let's say you average 5,000 steps a day, just add 10,000 more. So just try to hit 15,000. If I'm only getting 2,000 steps a day, just with my sedentary lifestyle, let me get 12,000. You know, if you're already getting 10,000, add another 1,000, get that 20,000. Just add that 10,000. That's like 5 miles, like I said. It's a lot of calories. That's probably like, that might be like over 500 calories burned. Yeah. So just try to do like that. Move, like build up to that, and that activeness that you have and that cardio that you'll be doing will eventually gradually help you lose that weight and just be overall more fit and healthy and stuff like that. So, but this is Healthy Sloth. If you liked the video, if you didn't like the video, go ahead and like the video. Comment down below if you guys have any questions or thoughts or anything I should do videos on. This next video that I'm gonna do is should be pretty fun. It's probably gonna hurt a lot. This next video that I'm gonna do on a certain body part, but hopefully it helps. But yeah, let me know. Do I look skinnier or do I look the same as the last time you guys saw me? I don't know. But yeah, until next time, this is Healthy Sloth. Peace.